Alright guys, we're back with more Mass Effect 3. And so we're at the Citadel doing some stuff. Now I have to remember. Alright, I have to do these things for Arya. So I suppose I should probably go talk to that General Oraka, who hangs around in the Presidium Commons. And that Blue Sun mercenary leader wanted us to kill him, so that the Turians would stop attacking their convoys. But we are not murderers, especially murderers of generals. So we can try to convince him to leave them alone.
Commander Shepard.
General Oraka. I think we met in Korra's den.
Yeah, we met him in Mass Effect 1.
Miserable, if I recall.
Yes.
But of course, even though we kinda did him a favor, he won't pay it back here.
I'm clean now. Reinstated.
Unfortunately.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding C-Sec weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
Now I can threaten him, or I can get the weapons for General Oraka, and getting the weapons for him will convince him to leave the Blue Suns alone.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through.
Nice. So all I have to do now is go to the weapons dealer and convince him to sell his top-line arms to General Oraka. And I believe that's the guy.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
You know,
These are
they are
lightweight
not
weapons.
legal.
Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for C-Sec too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with a bad attitude.
He doesn't
Yeah,
want
I
to
got
sell
my
the
revenge,
weapons to the
but it's off the
Turian
market. Galaxy belly up,
because he's a
credible
general,
once the Reapers rip through.
and because those weapons are illegal, the merchant believes it's a sting operation.
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting.
And of
they'll
course
run on
he's
a
saving
bus.
the weapons in case
So I'm getting a jump. My best
after
bet
the
is
Reaper
only trade for
invasion,
hard
so
goods
that
and artifacts
he
with
can
real
trade
value.
those weapons for valuables when people are desperate for survival. But of course that's never gonna happen, because either the Reapers will be destroyed or everybody will die. And there will be no survivors, because the Reapers are thorough. I'm not asking.
These weapons are for the war. If you don't do your part, I could make your life very unhappy.
I'm sure you could. But even if you rough me up or kill me, my partners won't release the weapons without my okay. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with C-Sec, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns.
Alright, so I have to get an valuable artifact for him to trade for the weapons. But we're gonna do a deal with that later. Also we have in the last video we talked to Captain Bailey about this Eclipse mercenary leader, who's supposedly very crazy, and she's being held by C-Sec in a prison. And Arya wanted us to release her, but Commander Bailey advised against it because, quite frankly, she is not quite stable. So we are gonna talk to that mercenary leader ourselves and figure out if she is if we should release her or not.
I've connected with Jonas Sedaris in her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Cool.
Who's that spying on me now? indentured servant has finally come to deliver me
Servant.
to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice. And when I get out, heads will roll.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Oh yes. You've killed a lot of
Hellbent
my
on
people.
revenge and...
Don't think I've forgotten that.
It'd be smart to bury the threat, Sedaris.
I'll toss them into the caskets with my victims.
Huh.
I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes, Sane, my second in command, is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better.
Now you
Get me
messed
out
up.
of here,
You
Shepard.
gave me an idea.
Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
So yeah, Commander Bailey is stalling Jonas Sedaris' release because Arya has already convinced the council, or the Asari councilor,
You don't think Sanctuary is real?
for what's the arrow? Nari, oh, I have an artifact that I can probably return. Oh no, this is the Krogan. Yeah, this is the Krogan deal. Okay. Before we deal with Jonas Sedaris, we're gonna go over to this room.
Quick, hands behind your back. We'll be here in a minute.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, Bloodpack's leader. Arya brings him the great Commander Shepard. Crete pledges the gang to her. We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
So basically, in order to get the Bloodpack's allegiance, we have to trick them.
This better be on the up and up.
Quiet.
Arya to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this. Commander Shepard, want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my personal shuttle.
Keep your distance, Crete. So, do you agree to Arya's terms?
Most definitely. Arya can use Bloodpack as she sees fit.
Wasn't talking to you, Crete. Grill?
What? You have my word. Now open fire!
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
Yes. I'm Arya's mole, Shepard. You've scratched my back. Now I'll scratch yours.
Word of advice. Don't double-cross Arya.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Good work, Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
Alright, so now the Bloodpack is with us, or joining us with the fight against the Reapers. But now we have to deal with Eclipse and the Blood Suns. We have to leave the Citadel in order to help the Blue Suns, but we can deal with the Eclipse mercs right here at the Citadel. So we're gonna go to the docks holding area. And Jonah Sedaris said that he has a second in command who doesn't have any balls. Or if he had balls, he would leave Jonah in a cell to rot, and he would take over himself. So we are gonna go convince that second in command guy to actually do that. That we can pretty much leave Jonah in her cell for the rest of her life, and have this guy be the new Eclipse mercenary leader.
It's been allocated.
Men, get ready for trouble.
Not here for that, Sane. Just want to talk about Jonas Sedaris' release.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Sane, You should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Arya yourself.
Arya would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan. Keep Sedaris in jail. I'll call Arya right away.
Good man.
Nice. So now we've dealt with that. Our Joan Sedaris will be in a prison for the rest of her life, and we've gained the Eclipse support. Now all that is remaining is Blue Suns, and we have to get the weapons, the rare weapons, or the rare artifact to trade for that merchant.
The council withdrew the release order for Sedaris. Arya Talok of all people got him to do it. Crazy.
You can say that again.
Thanks for your help, Shepard.
Alright, so the council revoked the release order for Jonas Sedaris, so she's not gonna be a problem anymore. I'm not gonna check the map in case there's something of interesting here that we can interact with or talk to, but there's nothing, so I guess we can now return to Normandy and continue exploring. I'm not gonna do the main mission just yet, because I will be returning to Citadel from time to time to return different artifacts and talk to people, and even, well, yeah. I also have to do the It's Time. Alright, so now the Omega DLC is activated to us. Now in order to begin the DLC I have to go to Dock 42 on the Citadel. But we are not gonna do that, we are actually gonna wait with that DLC once we have once we are higher level, and of course we have better weapons.
Commander?
So I believe we don't have to talk with anybody in this place, so we might as well start exploring. So we're gonna go collect a bunch of new things. So we're gonna check the systems that we haven't explored yet. So Kite's Nest, find artifacts. So these are the artifacts that we need in order to get the weapons shipments for C-Sec. And let's travel to that system over there. Even though we already been to Kite's Nest, this system wasn't available to us, but now that we started that side quest, it is available.
I found something.
And let's search this orbit. There it is, there's the weapons, or the artifacts. Black market artifacts, we can now trade them to the Salarian merchant who has the weapons in order to get General Oraka of the Blue Suns back and get their allegiance.
Faster than light jump successful.
And then we can return to Arya for the reward. Nice.
Evasion successful.
Also I'm gonna go get the stranded mercenaries that Barlavon tipped us about, because they will add to our war assets as well. And of course I can return to Barlavon for a potential reward. If you advance too far into the story, in the main story, some of the side quests will become unavailable. So it is very recommended that you deal with everything. Deal with all the side quest stuff before you start any main storyline quests. Like what I'm doing right now. This is why I'm holding off with the main quest line to do all of this stuff, all the exploring and all the side quests, to ensure that I don't miss anything. Upgrade, nice, it's always great to get some upgrades. What, there's no other assets here? Okay. Okay, that's... Okay, so there's nothing else here. We've already been to this system. I don't think there's anything in here, even though it doesn't say 100% complete. But some of the systems, especially those... Yeah, this system just doesn't have anything to find, so... Okay, so I guess we can just go to meet the diplomats and actually begin the main storyline quest. As long as I don't go too far into it, I should be able to... I shouldn't have to worry about missing any side quests. Because doing this, meeting with the diplomats will unlock a new systems for us to explore. So let's do that.
Commander, the Solarian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room. And hope this doesn't start another war.
I kind of wanted to... No, well, never mind.
To make demands.
The Krogan has a name. Urdnot Rex. And I'm not just some junkyard Varen you unleash whenever you're in trouble. I've got my own problems.
Well, at least Shepard changed his getup.
Scouts have arrived on Tuchanka. So why should I care if a few Turians go extinct?
Trying to draw out negotiations will get you nowhere, Rex. I have no time for it. Just tell us what you want.
I'll tell you what I need. A cure for the genophage.
Absolutely not. The genophage is non-negotiable.
Why are you so opposed to the idea, Dalatras?
Because my people uplifted the Krogan. We know them best.
You mean you used us to fight a war you couldn't win? It wasn't the Solarians, or the Asari, or even the Turians that stopped the Rachni. It was Krogan blood that turned the tide.
And after that, you ceased to be useful. The genophage was the only way to keep your urges in check.
Dalatras, you may not like him, but Rex is right. Insulting him won't change that.
I won't apologize for speaking the truth. We uplifted the Krogan to do one thing. Wage war. It's all they know because it's all we wanted them to know.
Your people should have thought the matter through then. Was it really a surprise the Krogan revolted?
That's precisely my point, Commander. We made a rash decision. We turned to the Krogan in desperation. It's the same mistake you're about to make today. No good can come from curing the genophage.
Whether you like it or not, we need Krogan help to win this war.
And what happens when the war is over?
We'll find a new way to keep the peace.
And they'll break it.
Enough! This is all theoretical. It would take years to formulate a cure. There's no time.
My information says otherwise. A Solarian scientist, Malin, grew a conscience. He was on my planet, testing a cure on our females.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
But what you didn't know is that other females survived his experiments. So the Dalatras here sent in a team to clean up the whole mess, and to take them prisoner.
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
Don't insult me. Those are my people. They're immune to the genophage, and you're going to give them back.
Dalatras, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
How long do you think you'll last alone against the Reapers? Because if you don't help, that's how it'll end up.
And I'll be the last friendly Turian you ever see.
What's it gonna be?
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Sur'kesh. But I warn you, Commander, the consequences of this will be felt for centuries.
Will be nothing compared to what happens if the Reapers win.
Let's get the females.
You're not setting foot on Sur'kesh. This will take time.
It happens now. As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
That's right, I'm a Spectre, I can do whatever I want.
I won't forget this, Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
I'm not a bully. So we're heading to Sur'kesh. And I'm gonna take with us Garrus and Liara. And let's do this. So yeah, if in Mass Effect 1, if you kill Rex, Reeve, the Krogan warlord, will be in his place here. And Reeve is Rex's brother. The same warship that is in Mass Effect 2 if you kill Rex. But Reeve is very different from Rex. So yeah, it will actually affect quite a lot on the future of the Krogan, depending which leader you have, or depending if you killed Rex or not. I'm actually gonna use the Maddock on it just I don't fucking know. But Garrus can use the Maddock, I mean. But I do have plenty of upgrades. Round increase and armor penetration would actually be pretty good. That's fine. I finally have some upgrades for my weapons. Okay. Now myself, do I have anything? Yeah, these are fine. You have implants that are still healing, aggressive. Oh, looks like my aggressive behavior has led to my implants flaring again, or resurfacing as scars, as you can see over here. That happens when you have a lot of renegade points, and I have quite a bit, but it should be fine. So what was I leveling up? Defense matrix would actually be something that I want to max out, because I want the reduced power speed penalty, and I want the damage protection too. Alright, save the points. As for you, there's nothing I can do for you, but there's something I can do for you, and I'm gonna go for the pure biotic. Singularity speed or biotic power recharge speed. Well, I don't have any biotics on my group, so I might as well go for Liara's singularity recharge speed. Yep. Let's land this thing.
This is the Solarian homeworld we're headed to. They aren't used to seeing Krogan here, so let's keep it simple. We land, get the females, and leave before anyone changes their mind.
I still don't trust a word they say.
Let diplomacy play out, Rex. You'll get what you want.
These females are the best, and probably last hope for my people.
We'll bring them back, Rex. Don't worry.
I appreciate that, Liara. I wouldn't want anyone else along for the ride. I suppose I can make room for you too, Garrus.
Figured you'd gone soft, sitting on your throne. Forgot how to hold a gun.
Commander, I have the Solarian base on sensors.
Set her down.
So Sur'kesh, the Solarian homeworld.
Commander, Solarian ground control says we don't have clearance to land.
Tell them the Dalatrass authorized this herself.
I knew they'd never keep their word. Let's see them try to stop a Krogan airdrop.
Rex!
We have an unauthorized landing.
And who authorized you to hold my race hostage?
Commander Shepard, restrain your colleague. We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
I'd like to avoid a diplomatic incident.
As would we.
But you have something valuable to Rex.
Something worth dying for.
This matter can be resolved, but I must insist he remain under guard.
And if we insist otherwise?
You'll have another war on your hands.
Quite the stakes.
Anything goes wrong and all bets are off.
I'm Paddock Wicks, and I appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge.
Careful! Watch the containment shield!
I'd hope to never see one of those again.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
What kind of work goes on here?
Evolutionary trials, morphological simulations, exogenetic assessments.
Nothing is ever simple with Solarians, is it?
Science has always been our best defense. The research we do here has kept Sur'kesh safe for millennia.
Seems like a good place to hide things you don't want the galaxy to know about. Like female Krogan.
I'm aware of how this must look, but it was for their own good. They were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. We brought them here to stabilize their condition.
This whole planet smells wrong.
I'd like to see them.
Of course. I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
So now we can talk to people in here. And yeah. So let's talk to Rex.
This is where all you Solarians come from, huh? Shepard, I don't like this. I should be the one going in.
How about you stay here and we only fight one war at a time?
That was just good old-fashioned Krogan hot air. If it had been real, they'd be dead.
Uh-huh.
Who tipped you off about the females here?
Sorry, Shepard, but they're listening to every word we say. I prefer my Solarian liver served raw. Besides, you'd think this is the kind of thing the Shadow Broker would have known about. Too bad I don't know him. Or her.
I'm sure the broker was very busy.
What do you know about these females?
They weren't fertile, so we used them as decoys to draw off enemies from the ones who were. But Malin's experiments changed that. These damn Pyjaks stole them right out from under us.
That's a pretty brutal way to treat your women, Rex.
The females suggested it. We've had to make a lot of tough choices to ensure we don't all die off.
What a horrible way to live.
It's just one more thing that'll get better when the genophage is cured.
Back on the Normandy, you said Reapers were sighted on Tuchanka.
Clans Jorgal and Ravenor sighted a few landing parties. The Reapers are up to something. Tuchanka may be a pile of radioactive rubble, but it's our pile. And we'll fight to the last Krogan to keep it that way.
That's what I always liked about you, Rex.
My smoldering good looks?
There is that. But you've never given up. And that determination's about to pay off.
Yeah. I would have thought back on Vermeer we'd be standing here doing this together.
Are the Krogan ready to fight the Reapers?
Ever since Sovereign showed up, I figured this day would come. My people have spent too much time selling ourselves out as mercenaries. Now we can get back to doing what Krogan do best, saving everyone else from giant monsters.
Never going to let us forget about the Rachni Wars, are you?
The last time I was at the Citadel, I didn't see a Turian statue in your honor.
Just wait till this...
So yeah, unlike Reeve, Rex really wants to focus on rebuilding the Krogan infrastructure and just making a better life for all Krogans. But Reeve, if you have him instead of Rex, he wants to focus on Krogan domination. So anyway, this might be a good time to save the game, so be right back.